Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for an overwhelming response on this channel and also on my Instagram. My Instagram page is where I upload a lot of content that relates to modular cabinetry and innovative hardware. And on this channel, from the various topics that we cover on Instagram, we pick up one topic and we go in depth. Please follow my Instagram page for quick tips and informative content. I'll add the link to my Instagram page in the description below. Coming back to the YouTube videos, today we will cover measurements for different cabinets like wardrobes, kitchen, crockery, etc. etc. We as designers very often get confused about what are the right measurements for each of these cabinets. So today's video is all about that. Let's start. Wardrobes. Let's begin with the wardrobes as they are the main storage aspect of every bedroom. The height of the main storage section of the wardrobe should be within 7 feet. Total depth including the shutters should be 24 inches. Anything beyond this could lead to a lot of material wastage. Door width for swing shutters should not be more than 22 inches. Door width for sliding shutters should not be more than 36 inches. The skirting should only be up to 4 inches. The loft should be more than 20 inches, only then it is practical to use. These are all standard measurements, but you also need to remember your accessories, the wallet holders, coat and sari hangers, etc. Make sure to consider them before you finalize the measurements for your wardrobes. This is very important. Kitchen. Coming to the kitchen storage, here are the standard measurements. Under platform storage should be up to 24 inches in depth, up to 32 inches in height along with the skirting. The height will take care of dishwashers, gas equipment, etc. For some dishwashers, you might have to extend the height to 36 inches also. Overhead should be up to 24 inches tall with depth up to 16 inches, and this should be kept at a distance of at least 24 inches from the platform. These measurements will ensure that you work freely without hitting the overhead cabinets. The loft can be more than 20 inches in height and should have a depth of 16 to 22 inches. Even for the kitchen cabinets, you need to consider accessories like tandem baskets, thali trays, etc., which need some minimum depth, so do consider those two along with these standard measurements. This is equally important in the kitchen as well. TV unit. The TV unit has to be perfect as it is the focal point of your living room. It should be visually aesthetic and yet practical at the same time. Here are the standard measurements for a TV unit. The panel is generally 4 to 5 inches deep. The bottom unit and side unit of your TV should be 12 to 16 inches in depth. The length of the bottom horizontal unit or the height of the vertical side unit could be anything depending on the design you choose. Crockery unit. Crockery units are becoming an integral part of the household, and while it is essential to tailor these to your unique layout, here are some standard measurements. The total height should be up to 70 inches. The distance between the overhead cabinets and the bottom cabinet should be 18 to 20 inches. For the bottom part of the crockery unit, the height should be 30 inches with a depth of 18 to 22. Increase the depth to up to 30 inches if you want to put a small refrigerator in the lower unit. And for the overhead cabinets, the height should be 24 to 36 inches with a depth of 12 to 18 inches. Shoracks may seem insignificant initially, but when you design your layout, they do need proper space and perfect dimensions. Here are the standard dimensions for Shorack. The height should generally be 36 to 54 inches. The depth should be 12 to 18 inches. They also come with accessories like vertical Shorack or a wall Shorack, which has to be considered during the measurements. Please follow this tip because Shorack accessory is something that I also get very fascinated about. Utility storage. Utility storage units are essential to any household. Sometimes you may have to tweak the measurements for your utility storage a little bit, but here are the standard measurements that work most of the time. The height should ideally be 23 to 48 inches. The depth of your utility storage should be 12 to 16 inches. Accessories like dish traying tray, multi-utility basket attachment, utility pockets, etc. should be considered before finalizing the measurements for the utility storage cabinets. And there you have it, a crash course on standard measurements for various cabinets. Whether you are a student or somebody who is working with a professional or you are a professional yourself, these measurements are super important. Please keep this in mind when you're designing residential spaces. If you like this video, please do not forget to like, subscribe and share. I'll catch you super soon.